All right, y'all. It's your boy Trey Man. Today we got a new Zach Bryan album with Heaven on Top. No features, 25 tracks. I didn't know it was gonna be so many songs. Wow. Uh Man. It doesn't look like any singles. It doesn't look like any singles made this album. Nope. None of the lead, like, oh Madeline, where you been? I've been waiting around and die again. Enough talking. Hit that like and sub button. We're gonna listen to this. Also, I just found out Zach is married. I haven't had social media like the first week of January, and I look at Zach's married. I'm like, hey, y'all, I'm sorry. I low key like I got a little cold or just allergies. It's so much like pollen, but let's hop right into it, man. Let me know your favorite tracks down below. Top three to be specific. And we go check this out. First track we got is Downstream. Let's go.
Bought a house from a man in New York. This house had 4 small apartments in it when he got it in '78. Said he had seen children grow old and elderly people die in each little apartment. Said he didn't change the wooden floors for 16 years because he knew where each scuff came from. We talked for a bit and he took me around the corner and told me everything had gone downstream from him. Like that cold water of his life had gone up his back, down his front, and around his legs. That before he could drink any of it, it had already passed him by. I went home after drinking with him a bit, made a pallet and a fire on the floor. I closed my eyes right there in the middle of one of the coldest nights Manhattan had seen all winter. I imagined my dog Jack and me back home, cutting through some Oklahoman landscape of greens and moisture and heat and finding some stream running right there in the clearing. He jumped, chasing something naturally, and I just let that water run past my shoulders, under my neck, and down to my feet, and downstream. Every good and bad thing that ever happened to me floating downstream. They're just floating, the Tulsa bars and all the throw-up in them, the ducks we killed, the fights we had, the New York 3 a.m.s, the piano through my neighbor's wall, and the Italian restaurant voices mashing together through the opposite one. My mother's couch I sang her songs on, the African desert heat running from the police in school, and my father's soul and pride. They're just floating by, every woman I had ever loved and every man I had ever called a brother. The New Year's fireworks and the July 4ths too, every failure and every ugly little victory. Screaming off the Grand Canyon and hearing one of my best friends had gotten into a wreck under some cold, dark western sky. My sister laughing. The streets of London, and my band playing sweet notes in 100,000 people. I took a big gulp and wondered if all that water led to more streams, and those led to some big ocean somewhere. Prayed all that suffering and all those belly laughs led to some big ocean somewhere. As soon as I took that big gulp, my eyes opened to a fire in that living room. The fire department came, and hydrant, filthy New York water was going up my back, down my front, and downstream. And so are we.
I'm not even gonna run
Wow.
with the bulls. I'm gonna jump on.
To be honest, I love Zach's intros where he usually just talks like that. I think it's so fire. Just talking to you. I think that's so fire. Next up, we got Runny Eggs. Let's go.
The motherfuckers back and ride it. Why not?
Well, I'm gonna buy me a real fast car, drive to California where the heartless are. Find a diner in the desert, eat some real runny eggs. Tear down all the photos that are hung in my head. And I'm gonna book me a flight to Pamplona, take a horn to the chest like I'm back in Oklahoma. Find a lady with some big old Spanish eyes. Find out where all my old love hides. And I'm gonna play me a show to 10,000 in the middle of the snow in the Colorado mountains. Watch my father and my sister and my friends find peace. I'll sing the wrong damn song in the wrong damn key. But no matter where I go, I pray to always find home. Travel around underneath those runny eggs alone. In a diner on the edge of California and Nevada. Wish I had known the good times back when I'd have had 'em.
Wow. Wish I known the good times.
Now I'm gonna walk me the streets of West Village in the middle of the summer with the evening time stillness. Watch Nate break his ankle after too many rounds. After tearing Brooklyn to the goddamn ground. And now I'm gonna talk to God in some church after years, beers and fears and too much work. Tell him I'm sorry for the way that I am. And using his name before saying damn. And now I'm gonna buy me a real fast car, drive to California where the heartless are. How you thought you was a gentleman back when you was young. Maybe I'll find Jesus when the morning comes. Maybe I'll find Jesus when the morning comes. Maybe I'll find Jesus when the morning comes.
I've been waiting for some new Zach for a long time, to be honest. Fire, bro. Next up, we got Appetite. Runny eggs, now Appetite. Let's check it out.
I've been out and I've been drinking. Why am I always thinking the things that really matter, like twin towers and satellites? Everyone I know got older, told my drunk ass to get sober, settle down and have some kids, be content with all of it. What if I don't want children to grow up like their father willing to stir shit up and start a fight, themself up in appetite? Why am I in Northwest Arkansas playing shows to those who don't care at all? With my money bloody and my belt so tight, I work myself up in appetite. I've been out and I've been drinking, cutting up my life in sections. They say I gotta act my age, shut the fuck up and get on stage. Together I pack my bags quickly, toothbrush, combs, and my dogs with me. Strong.
Okay, Zach, pop.
I've been out and I've been drinking, cutting up my life in sections. They say I gotta act my age, shut the fuck up and get on stage. Together I pack my bags quickly, toothbrush, combs, and my dogs with me. Strong enough to handle this fame and other corny shit. Cause what if I don't want children to grow up like their father willing, stir shit up and start a fight, himself up in appetite? Why am I in Northwest
West Arkansas, playing shows to those who don't care at all. With my money bloody and my belt's untied, I work myself up in appetite. How I work myself up in appetite.
I like that. Like, I like where Zach is going with this so far.
If I don't want children to grow up like their father, willing to stir shit up and start a fight, themself up in appetite.
Yep. I love that. That part where he said they say I should act my age. Shut the fuck up and get on stage. That part is kind of crazy. Man. Appetite. Next up we got Deian's Denim. A new Deian song. My favorite Zach Bryan song personally is Sweet Deian. So shout out Zach. I'll show y'all. I actually have that on vinyl. Well, I have Deian on vinyl. Pretty cool. Shout out Zach. Oh yeah. Also, I have American Heartbreak too. American Heartbreak, and then I have self-titled right here. So, Deian's Denim. Let's get it. I don't want to cry though. I hope this does not make me cry.
Deian's denim dress got a dandelion scent that drifts with her. She rounds the door. Saw a photograph, if not from 8 and 10 years back, of a birthday cake with lit up 24. And I miss times I drank, cause I'd never overthink, and I never gave in to this lore. You ain't Jesus Christ, cause you don't think twice. Sunday when you pass the liquor store. Well, time changes all you'll see. Did you become what your mama wanted you to be? And are you strong enough to stay away from family jeans? Cause Deian's denim was a stubborn thing. Deian's denim was a stubborn thing. Well, I recall a letter that she sent to me on base when I was out playing Patriot. She said she was leaving the house, headed out, and finally had the nerve for facing it. The jeans that her daddy left were working in vintage, and Proctor's daddy did the same. He said I could change my suit and tie, pray all night to Jesus Christ, but he'd belt my ass if I changed my name. Cause time changes all you'll see. Did she become what her daddy wanted her to be? Was she strong enough to stay away from family jeans? Cause sometimes denim is an ugly thing. Well, sometimes denim is an ugly thing. Well, Deian's denim dress has got a dandelion scent that drifts with her. She rounds the door. Cleaned out the closet, found some closure when I threw those old blue jeans on the floor. I cleaned out the closet, found some closure when I threw those old blue jeans on the floor. Cleaned out the closet, found some closure when I threw those old blue jeans on the floor.
Just expressing the time where, like, he was reminded of his.
Did you become what your mama wanted you to be? And are you strong enough to stay away from family jeans? Cause Deian's denim was a stubborn thing. Deian's denim was a stubborn thing.
Yeah, bro. So good. Track like that. Next track we gotta say why. Let's keep it going.
I spent my last dollar on some courage I can buy. 40 ounces of it at some truck stop in Ohio. Spent 14 days walking and another 40 high. Just for you to give me 40 reasons for goodbye.
Yeah.
Spent 14 days drying out and 40 days sober, smoking cigarettes and quoting Bible verses on the sofa. You said all's not lost, just an eye for an eye. So I carried my cross to the bar last night. Say why? Say why? Say why? Say why? I spent my last dollar on some courage I could buy. 40 ounces of it before you tell me goodbye. Still to 40 hours and I drive 40 more. 40 days in the desert just to wind up at your door. 40 ounces, 40 minutes, 40 days and 40 wait. 40 reasons that you're leaving and 40 more to say. Say why? Say why? Say why? Some courage I can buy. 40 ounces of it at some truck stop in Ohio. Spent 14 days walking and another 40 high. Just for you to give me 40 reasons for goodbye.
Just for you to give me 40 reasons for goodbye. Yeah. Next track is Drowning. But man, so far loved all the tracks so far, man. Very, very good start. Right here is Drowning. Let me know your favorite tracks down below. Hit that like and sub button.
Keep me under the water completely. Never wanna learn to swim when you're the one holding me down. Drown me deep in the rivers of the valley. Letting my lungs succumb to sweet, seductive sound. I ain't never been this deep before. And the more I sank, Lord, the more I saw. From the water line to the ocean floor. Drowning's just a lover's chore. Single secrets you're keeping. When your heart can't go no longer, I'll be there to carry a song. There God goes, turning creeks in the rivers out of white snow. As you grin out the window into our front yard. And I ain't never been this deep before. And the more I sank, Lord, the more I saw. From the water line to the ocean floor. I say drowning's just a lover's chore. Yeah, I say drowning's just a lover's chore. completely. Never wanna learn to swim when you're the one holding me down.
Good, bro.
Completely. Never wanna learn to swim when you're the one holding me down.
Never want to learn how to swim when you're the one holding me down. Nah. Next up, we got Santa Fe. Keep it going. Let's go.
Call up your mother, tell her that you're all alone with some sky out by Santa Fe, New Mexico. Thinking on Santa Fe, type of place that won't know my name. My grandma called just yesterday and say she loves the man I was raised. Grown so weary of all of this, and every day's a precipice. They pissed me off and pissed on all the friends I ever made. Call up your mother, tell her that you're all alone with some sky out by Santa Fe, New Mexico. Open, broken, you can find yourself back home. Home is broken, drunk and dirty on a desert road. Well, I've been to Santa Fe before, drank a million beers at the Matador. Sleep in your jeans in the back of your camper, cause that's all you got to your name. Think I'm going to Santa Fe, type of place that won't know my name. Never talk to no one again and never sing another song. Call up your mother,
Tell her that you're all alone.
with some sky out by Santa Fe, New Mexico. Open, broken, you can find yourself back home. Home is hopeless, drunk and dirty on a desert road. Call up your mother, tell her that you're all alone with some sky out by Santa Fe, New Mexico. Open, broken, you can find yourself back home. Home is hopeless, drunk and dirty on a desert road. Thinking on to Santa Fe, type of place that won't know my name. Pissed me off and pissed on all the friends I ever made.
Fire. I like that track a lot. I love the beat, like the drums in the back. I think those are drums. Like I thought that was so fire. Next up we got Skin. Let's keep it going, man. Let me know what y'all thinking down below, man. Loving it.
How do tattoos take to your skin? Are you walking around Tribeca with him? Can you still smell that Wisconsin wind from that late October? And are you gonna make an honest man out of one that doesn't understand the difference in a one-night stand and finding closure? I'm taking a blade to my old tattoos. I'm draining the blood between me and you. I'm taking a blade to my own skin, and I ain't never touching yours again. Yeah, I ain't never touching yours again.
I ain't never touching yours
How
again.
do tattoos take to your skin? Does your higher ground never sink in? Do you love people just to win when it's over? How do tattoos take to your skin? Do you still talk shit on all your old friends? I'm here to take it all to the chin, this time stone cold sober. I'm taking a blade to my old tattoos. I'm draining the blood between my hands. I'm taking a blade to my own skin, and I ain't never touching yours again. Yeah, I ain't never touching yours again. I'm taking a blade to my old tattoo. I'm draining the blood between me and you. I'm taking a blade to my own skin, and I ain't never touching yours again. Yeah, I ain't never touching yours again. Yeah, I ain't never touching yours again. Yeah, I ain't never touching yours again. How do tattoos take to your skin? Are you walking around Tribeca with him? Can you still feel that Wisconsin wind from that late October?
Wow. I ain't never touching yours again. Right here we got Dry Deserts. Like, man, loving this. Definitely, man. This is definitely less conceptual than the Great American Bar Scene and self-titled. More of a American Heartbreak vibe, if I do say so myself. Like as far as the songs. Like this beat.
Driving out to California, the night I met you, this bed of mine. The wind blowing through all those palm trees, shaking bodies on a napalm skies. The kids and all their fucked up virtues know it hurts you when the party dies. Would you cross dry deserts, babe? Would you cut through pines? Would you swim up a river when I'm surely on your mind? And you're always calming me, only in these dreams, waking up the neighbors screaming in these sweaty sheets. And I've been on the run for so long, want a sad song that lasts all night.
Go.
Whites and blues on big wide opens, the way I'm coping with passing time. Would you cross dry deserts, babe? Would you cut through pines? Would you swim up a river when I'm surely on your mind? And you're always calming me, only in these dreams, waking up the neighbors screaming in these sweaty sheets.
Yeah. Man, going through these first 10 songs, so fire, or 9 songs, so fire, man. I'm loving it so far. Like, as we keep going, I'm sure we'll get a better and better picture of like what this album is and what it's about. Right. Next up, we got Bad News. Let's check it out.
some bad news. Woke up missing you. My friends are all degenerates, they're all I got. Generational story of dropping the plot. I heard the cops came. Cocky motherfuckers, ain't they? And house is gonna come bust down to your door. Try to build a house, no one builds no more. But I got a telephone. Kids are all scared and all alone. The boss stop bumping the rock, stop rolling the middle fingers rising, and it won't stop showing. Got some bad news, fading of a red, white, and blue. This land's your land. This land's mine too. Is this all true, man? Or is it just bad news? Well, he said, she said, mirrors and smoke. Her eyes turned red and the lips all old. Got some bad news. I woke up missing you. My friends are all degenerates, they're all I got. Every day on the news, someone else is shot. I got some bad news, fading of a red, white, and blue. I served 8 years just to be told that nobody cares and the land's all sold. I got some bad news.
Wow.
Woke up missing you. This land's your land. This land mine too. Is this all true, man? Or is it just bad news? Giving us hell, I got some bad news, fading of a red, white, and blue.
Fire. He said, man. Deep track right there. Next track is South and Pine. Let me know your favorite 3 tracks down below.
The weather's hot, the sun it shines, and used to call a love of mine. That's why it is raining in my mind. And love and loss and light and strain, they all seem the same at night. Short and quick and never the same twice. But if you could see her now in a New York City gown, dancing with her heels on South and Pine, and you know the way it goes, my honey. Fucking show for more blood money. Another day you're dancing in my mind. Another day you're better off not mine. The weather's hot, the sun it shines. Used to call a love of mine. That's why it is raining in my mind. But if you could see her now in a New York City gown, dancing with her heels on South and Pine, and you know the way it goes, my honey. A fucking show for more blood money. Another day you're dancing in my mind. another day. You're better off not mine.
I love the production on here so far, just the instruments. Like, I find that pretty good. I like it a lot. It's not your typical, like, I feel like Zach usually does like live or more like acoustic things for sure, especially on the Great American Bar Scene. I feel like that was like low key a live album, right? That's how I felt about that one. But this one is more like production, I would say, like in the studio instead of live. You know what I mean? If you know, you know what I'm trying to say. But next up, we got Cannonball.
We've come a long way since those drunk days on back roads. You and your high hopes always staying down. You always saw the best of me high in Yosemite. And now I'm driving through Reno, those goddamn casinos. You always kept God close, except that time you bet it all on black. Came back to the room with 20 grand. And you were smiling like a thief with your cheek tearing teeth. You was praying to Jesus, we was running from the police. They're using my muses to make fun of me. And your face up while your blood sucks from an IV. We spent it all on gasoline, PCH to Cannon Beach, laid in the sand, and man, I have never seen something more beautiful than you and your cannonball. And we've come a long way since that ship and at the Blue West. You said anything other than another fucking cover of Only the Good Die Young. You were smiling like a thief with your cheek tearing teeth. You was praying to Jesus, we was running from the police. They covered all the songs that are best kept alone, as your cannonball sits on Cannon Beach alone. And they're using my muses to make fun of me, and your face up as your blood sucks from an IV. And I never thought it'd be you, I always thought I'd beat you to the golden gates. Won't you wait a few hours there by the door? We've all been here before. But you stood up on your own. Your mom called my telephone, said you've been standing and rambling about gambling and howling out in the night high in Yosemite. You were smiling like a thief with your cheek tearing teeth. You was praying to Jesus, we was running from the police. They sold off the town that we used to call home, and your cannonball sits on Cannon Beach alone. So call up your brothers, won't you take you right? There are cannonballs falling in the heat of July. So call up your brothers, won't you take you right? There's cannonballs falling in the heat of July. Call up your brothers, won't you take you right? There's cannonballs falling in the heat of July. Call up your brothers, won't you take you right? There's cannonballs falling in the heat of July. Call up your brothers, won't you take you right? There's cannonballs falling in the heat of July. Call up your brothers, won't you take you right? There's cannonballs falling in the heat of July.
Man, I love that. I always love when Zach does a duet with someone. It's always so fire, man. Like, does not miss. Next up, we got Slicked Back. Let's do it.
Fell in love with a shotgun in my hands. If you were to say I'm honest, it'd be contrarian. But I've been working on myself all fall. 6 beers a week ain't bad. Little boring is all. You're so cool in my living room. And when you talk trash with your hair slicked back, when I get to hell or heaven, can I bring my girl? She likes romance, good sex, music, and ruling the world. I'm gonna start a riot from the edge of my bed, 'cause I still see you in that pool hall in New York in my head. Used to know some folks who put it all online, but you paint landscapes in the evening time. 'Cause you're so cool in my living room.
Yeah.
And when you talk trash with your hair slicked back, when I get to hell or heaven, can I bring my girl? She likes romance, good sex, music, and ruling the world.
I love, like, what this beat is doing.
I'm a 7th generation country boy. My father used red man tobacco bags as baby toys. I'm gonna start a riot from the edge of my bed, 'cause I still want you in that pool hall in New York in my head. 'Cause you're so cool in my living room. And when you talk trash with your hair slicked back, when I get to hell or heaven, can I bring my girl? She likes romance, good sex, music, and ruling the world.
This is so good.
You're so cool in my living room.
You're so cool in my living
And
room.
when you talk trash with your hair slicked back, when I get to hell or heaven, can I bring my girl? 'Cause she likes romance, good sex, music, and ruling the world.
That was so fire. Definitely think that might be my favorite song. So let's keep it going, guys. And by the way, So we're continuing. This is the same video. We're continuing, but last night I was actually up at midnight doing the video. And I got really tired halfway through. I was like, if I want to give you guys a solid video, gotta go to sleep, get off work, come back and finish this. So we're about to continue with the second half. We're on anyways, but this morning on my way to work and on my way back home, I was listening to that first half of the album again. Just really, getting it because this is a long album and really loving it so far, honestly, man. Like, the vibe for this project to me is so fire right now. So we're going to keep it going, man. Let me know your favorite tracks. Hit that like and sub button. We on anyways.
1, 2, 3, 4. You looked me in the eyes last summer. Said you hate all the pain I'm under. Told me to play your favorite cover of Between the Bars. Been feeling fucking empty lately. I wanna go and see the sea, but I don't got the gasoline to get that far. She said, don't stop now, still got that dreamer in your eye. Saw you back when you played West Virginia when you were too scared to go on stage, but played anyway. You looked me in the eyes last summer after spending all of it inside. Underneath the covers trying to hide from the world outside. And I ain't feeling empty lately. I'm gonna go and make them see I'll always have the gasoline to get that far. And she said, if you quit now, you let those greedy bastards win. Somehow, how the time it passes, how they hate when you feel afraid and play anyway.
Love the production.
So don't stop now, still got that dreamer in your eye. Saw you back when you played West Virginia when you were too scared to go on stage, but played anyway. If you quit now, you let those greedy bastards win. Somehow, how the time it passes, how they hate when you feel afraid, but play anyway. Look me in the eyes last summer. Said you hate the pain I'm under. Told me to play your favorite cover of Between the Bars.
Zach is just gifted at making music. I tell you the truth. Next track we got is If They Come Looking. Let me know your favorite 3 tracks down below. Like, keep going.
I'm gonna pick you up and head in his old pickup truck. We'll head down the Red River. Cross the line or two, catch us a brownie blue and get your wife a flathead and dinner. And Denison boys get meaner just when the trees get greener, soon as you cross them state lines. So if they come looking, tell them I'm on the run. chasing the sun again out of my mind. They come looking, tell them that I died again, crossing state lines again, wishing I was home.
Oh yeah.
Boys hang around the bend, watch when you're crossing them. They can smell the sooner from a mile away. They sit with 6 shooters on their chairs and their coolers and forget them things work both ways. 38 caliber leads to a massacre, eyes a traveler last May. I beat him so badly, had to hide out in Jersey with my dog Jack and best friend Ray. So fate come looking, tell him I'm on the run again, chasing the sun again out of my mind. They come looking, tell him that I died again, crossing state lines again, praying for more time.
Yeah. I love this track. It's so fire. Bro, the production is like top tier on here.
I'm gonna pick you up and head in this old pickup truck. We'll head down the Red River. Throw us a line or two, catch us a brown or blue. Get your wife a flathead dinner.
Wow. Yeah, that's fire. If they come looking, that's up there with Slickback, I believe, was my favorite track so far.
In my living room.
Yeah, I think.
And when you talk trash with your hair slicked back, when I get to hell or heaven, can I bring my girl?
Yeah. Okay. Next up, we got Rivers and Creeks. Let's keep it going. That's good.
All them girls are talking about all their boys walking with their big chests and prideful minds.
Oh, yeah.
Had a friend in Cincinnati who died with a 6-shooter taped to the roof of his mind. Cause his girl was making love to a man who will never give her what she needs. Like a shark in the middle of the big Pacific Chile. Anything that fucking bleeds. When it gets cold, your love it comes and goes. Grows with the vines and the trees.
What?
Hate that it grows inside my lungs. Freezes up on my rivers and creeks. When it gets high, you're not around. Go to town to get a different look. Deep within the shaking earthquake in California summer. Oh, I pray you'll never find another.
Yeah.
Well, I flew across the ocean just humbly, hoping I would make it to the other side. Cause the boots of Spanish leather are only worn better when there's someone wearing down the high. When there's nowhere to go and nowhere to call home, I hope you swim on back someday. As the sharks eat all the hearts that are falling in love. San Francisco Bay. When it gets cold, your love it comes and goes. Grows with the vines and the trees.
Yeah.
Hate that it grows inside my lungs. Freezes up on rivers and creeks. And when it gets high, you're not around. Go to town to get a different look. Deep within the shaking earthquake in California summer. Oh, I pray you'll never find another.
Oh, yeah. I think this is peak. The flow switch. I'm talking like he rapping. The voice switch.
Love is just a river, and love is just a creek leading to the slaughter with the big white teeth. Love is just a river, and love is just a creek leading
It's just a great lean to- Wow, that is amazing, bro. Oh my goodness. I don't know if y'all can tell. I feel a lot better than last night. I kind of had like my allergies were destroying me the last few days. Like last night, I can't wait to look at the video because I know my eyes were probably super red. But I'm so sorry. It's the ginger ale. Excuse me. But wow. From what I like, yo, I I definitely believe so far this is Zach's best produced album. Like the production on here is actually maybe it is his best produced. I think so. I think self-titled. This one right here. This is the one. Like this is a classic. But the production on here is like top tier. The songwriting is great. We don't have to worry about that right now. Next up, we got Plastic Cigarette. Plastic Cigarette? That's a thing? Let me Google it. Like, y'all heard this production? It's so good.
Well, I ain't written a love song in so long as your hair leads down your spine that I don't mind a few lines tonight. I'll regret for the rest of time. Let your hips and your lips and your fingertips slip against the city streets, sleeping in again, sleeping in while my friends get high on the West Side Highway. Did you ever make it back to Byron Bay the day you told me to quit drinking and thinking that I was gonna die before 30? Your mom was so worried about all those kids in the house tearing picture frames down. Our fathers were never around when we were younger.
Yo, what?
So let me go. I saw you on the river's edge, dragging on a plastic cigarette, with your swim top still wet. So let it go. I'm meeting you out on the coast.
Oh, yes.
You hate the smell of real smoke, so why'd you always keep me so close?
This is peak. This track is peak. Come on,
You were
dude.
collecting shells out on the bay shore. You know I was a shell before, deep in the hands of another. My brother had told me to leave, but I didn't believe the evil beneath some people you meet out in Queens. The way the rain came down the other day in Byron Bay made me feel so alone. So I just went home and scribbled some poem that I know that you'll never read. So let it go. Saw you on the river's edge, dragging on a plastic cigarette, with your swim top still wet. So let me go. Meeting you out on the coast. You hate the smell of real smoke. Why'd you always keep it so close?
Yeah. This is generational. Like, why is the second half like so good right now?
So let it go. I saw you on the river's edge, dragging on a plastic cigarette, with your swim top still wet.
Wow. That is such a great song. I think I haven't that song definitely leaked. I didn't listen to it, but I saw it. I think I like scrolled past it on TikTok, to be honest. Wow. Oh yeah, it leaked months ago. Wow. Wow. I think it's because he played it live. Wow. That is a really good track. One of his best tracks ever, to be honest. Next song we got is You Can Still Come Home.
Where the flock flies in as a mandolin plays a beat down hymn that's in your daddy's blood. It's duck season and his brown end is frozen in that Rogers County mud. It ain't been shy since she got caught, cancer growing down her lungs. But you always got these times to get you by when times are low. Like that time you saw the firework bounce off the dirt and explode. Yeah, you can still come home. Back shot light stays on. The beer's always ice cold. Yeah, you can still come home. Crowd in Jersey. Christmas Eve alone when your chemicals are low. Got your father and your sister and the band all worried. 'Cause you can't play a rhythm like you used to. Miss it on a 1-2 kick sounds great. But you'll always have these times to get you by when times are low. Like that time you saw the springtime make cricks out or winter snow. Hey, you can still come home. Back shot light stays on. And even though they're gone, yeah, you can still come home. Well, the flock flies in while the violin plays the same old hymn that's in your mama's blood. It's duck season, the trees so thin, the moon sleeping on Rogers County mud. But you always got these times to get you by when times are low. Like the time you saw the firework bounce off the dirt and explode. Hell, you can still come home. Back shot light stays on. Even though you're grown, yeah, you can still come home. You can still come home. You can still come home.
Wow. So good, bro. You're getting so many like phenomenal versions of Zach on here right now. Next up we got Aeroplane. Let's get it.
She got married on a porch last June. She's got a new last name, she'll have a new home soon. With her yellow bandana, gentleman from the south. Them snowy city streets miss having her around. And I'm watching snow fall from an aeroplane. I've been to Oklahoma, I ain't never been to Spain. And I'm saying goodbye to who I used to be. I'll start a forest fire with my family tree. 'Cause 'Cause I've been to Kansas City, Southern, to them cold Chicago streets. I played rhythm with a drummer to the finest of the beat. I made a woman fall in love and made a rich man cry. And I'm on an aeroplane bound for Spain tonight. She got married on a porch last June. She's got a new last name and a new home soon. And I've been to Oklahoma, but I've never been to Spain. I got myself a ride on an old airplane.
Man. Wow. And I'm saying goodbye to who I used to be. I feel like you got like Zach acknowledging a lot of stuff like over the last few years on this album. I mean, also it's like little disses. I mean, like on plastic cigarettes, like Evil in Queens, New York. Next up, we got Always Willing. Bro, you just never expect that. Like that beat. Boom. Okay. Who we working with?
When I was leaving your house, you told me be careful. There's some dark, dark deserts under Arizona skies. It's a dawn, it don't only roll you a damn thing. And you've always got somewhere else on your mind. Like somewhere that'll care and maybe treat you fair. With a Spanish tongue and some dark brown eyes. And I know that I'm hell-bent and always will be. But at least God knows I was always willing. At least God knows I was always willing. God ain't a man in a two-piece suit. He's a miner deep down and he's covered in shit. And I'll come and find you whenever it's time. You sound like an old Kentucky coal mine. Hey, your soul's like an old Kentucky coal mine. And when I finished the show, you told me fly easy. The thunder and London might get a boy down. And those girls that are dancing way out in Hyde Park love a thick accent and a western sound. And I know that I'm hell-bent and always will be. But at least God knows I was always willing. At least God knows I was always willing. God ain't a man in a two-piece suit. He's a miner deep down and he's covered in soot. And he'll come find you in his time. Your soul's like an old Kentucky coal mine. Your soul's like an old Kentucky coal mine. me be careful. There's some dark, dark deserts under Arizona sky. And so don't it on you or owe you a damn thing. And you've always got somewhere else on your mind. But God ain't a man in a two-piece suit. He's a miner deep down and he's covered in soot.
Wow.
And he'll come find you when it's time. Your soul's like an old Kentucky coal mine. Your soul's like an old Kentucky coal mine.
Okay, next track we got is Miles.
Yellow lines go on forever. You should treat your baby better. Got myself a real love letter. Says she wants a man who buys her fine wines and paintings. She wants something kind and patient. Tells me nicely that I ain't it. Then buys another round for all her stuck-up friends in Brooklyn. If I'm so fucked up, why you looking at all my songs and all my bookings? At the local jail, I got miles, 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 miles. Yeah, I've got miles. Well, I got miles, I got miles, I got miles until I'm finally home. You got miles, you got miles, you got miles with me on your radio. Well, all my habits ain't genetic, they're self-forming, don't you sweat it. I'll do my very best to quit it. Wake up in the lobby, Best Western is where I call home. Side table and telephone, but Holy Bible sits alone. I guess I'll keep it company, steal it when the morning comes. Spend my whole life running from all the things I could become. They call it potential. I got miles, I got miles, I got miles until I'm finally home. And they've got miles, they got miles, they got miles with me on their radio. These yellow lines go on forever. The highway's just the moon but better. Truck stop food and rainy weather always get me going. I've been drinking wine for breakfast. Eggs and bacon make me restless. I'll be gone a long while, 'cause I've got miles. I got miles, I got miles, I got miles until I'm finally home. Well, I got miles, I got miles, I got miles, I got miles all alone. I got miles, I got miles, I got miles, I got miles, I got miles. I got miles, I got miles, I got miles, I got miles, I got miles. I've got miles, I got miles, I got miles, I got miles, I got
Miles. This whole second half has been like flawless. Like this really has potential to be the second best album, maybe third. I just don't know. You know, it just dropped today, so I'm gonna give it time because, bro, it's kind of hard to be self-titled in Deian. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but as far as this one is going, this is by far the best produced one. The songwriting is also top tier. All good things pass right now.
good things pass, and your boy got himself into some trouble again. But all my friends are bound to share in this denial. And the coming of the Lord couldn't keep me from down south, come back, smile. Head all alone and popsicle frozen empties on the burn pile. So keep us in your prayers. We've been burning that midnight old. What if I told you it'll never burn hot enough? Well, and the coming of the Lord couldn't keep us from God's unending love. That old home and popsicle frozen empties on the barren blood. All good things pass, but there are better things ahead. Nostalgia has a way of looking better in your head. You'll turn around to see eyes brown shining in deep gem. With all good things past, there's 10 in bloom. Good things pass, like the cold Philadelphian winter streets on New Year's Eve when I couldn't find my way home. Well, and the coming of the Lord couldn't keep me from crying on the telephone. With my glinties open, my hands were frozen, piling empties all day long. All good things pass, and your boy got himself into some trouble again. But all my friends are bound to pass this grin around. And the coming of the Lord couldn't keep us from a curse word back down south. That old home and popsicle frozen while mama says to watch your mouth. All good things pass, and your boy's got himself into some trouble again. But all my friends are bound to share in this denial.
Wow. Well, all good things pass. Wow.
And the coming of the Lord couldn't keep us from God's unending love. That old home and popsicle frozen empties on the barren blood.
That's definitely, oh, that's so good. Next up, we got Camper. But yo, Zach is in his bag.
Sleep in your jeans in the back of a camper. Slip 'em off slow while the stars do shine. Drive through the night just trying to understand her. Why she'd ever want to call that cowboy mine. California, baby, have you ever seen the darkness? Have you heard the sound of silence when it's just right? California, baby, I've been in this room for so long, and I don't have the words to say goodnight. California, baby, have you ever seen the darkness? Have you heard the sound of silence when it's just right? California, baby, I've been in this room for so long, and I don't have the nerve to say goodnight. So sleep in your jeans in the back of a camper. Slip 'em off slow while the stars do shine. We'll drive through the night just trying to understand her, why she'd ever wanna call that cowboy of mine.
Wow. Camper. Ha. Next track is Sundown Girls. And yo, I really think this is peak. The second half is flawless.
Recall watching sun out of London slowly hit the ground. Played out in Hyde Park, oh, and the night stars slowly came around. First time in so long, sing live, sing along in the back of a crowd. The road goes on till it ends, halfway across the world with them sundown girls, my friend. The road goes on till it ends. You feel like tonight till about 4 or 5 and sleep in. Recall watching sun out of London slowly hit the ground. Played out in Hyde Park, oh, and the night stars slowly came around. The road goes on till it ends, halfway across the world with them sundown girls and my friends. The road goes on till it ends. We'll feel like tonight till about 4 or 5 and sleep in.
I'm so convinced that like just because of like I feel like for this album, like all 25 tracks are good, and you don't get that. You really don't get that a lot. Wow. Last track is With Heaven on Top, self-titled, but wow. Very impressed with how he kept this album alive throughout 25 tracks. With Heaven on Top.
Gonna fight, gonna cry, gonna fall in love. Scrap and claw for what we're dreaming of. Spend a night in jail after pissing off a cop. Go through hell with heaven on top. And lose some folks who we hold dear. The fireflies that it took you shine awfully clear. You won't find no answer answer safe at home. You can't learn heartbreak from a poem. And every hard time, song, rhyme, friend you got, you'll have with heaven on top. You'll have with heaven on top. We'll fight for our flags in some foreign place, while those greedy politician boys all red race. Drive to California and surf the coast. Be known for cutting up and cutting shit too close. It's a long hard day and a talk with Dad. He was a heavy-footed boy in an old fastback. You won't find no answer safe at home. You can't learn heartbreak from a poem. And every hard time, song, rhyme, friend you got, you'll have with heaven on top. You'll have with heaven on top. You won't find no answer safe at home. You can't learn heartbreak from a poem. And every hard time, song, rhyme, friend you got, you'll have with heaven on top. You'll have with heaven on top.
Wow.
Spent 14 days drying out and call out by saying,
Like,
oh, drowning's just a lover's choice.
bro, even skin is crazy.
Taking a blade to my old tattoos. I'm draining the blood between me and you.
Top 3 tracks for me. Plastic Cigarettes. I really like Plastic Cigarettes. I think that track is so fire. Slick back. And I think I really like Deian's Denim. I just felt like that track very deep.
Deian's denim dress got a dandelion scent that drifts with her. She rounds the door.
Yeah.
Saw a photograph, if not from 8 and 10 years back, of a birthday cake with a lit up 24. And I miss times I drank, cause I'd never overthink, and I never gave in to this lore.
Wait.
You ain't Jesus Christ, cause you don't think twice. Sunday when you pass the liquor store.
Wow.
Well, time changes all you'll see.
Like, I feel like you got, like, just what Zach has been feeling the last few years. And him coming to a realization of some things about himself, some things that people say, right? And some of the things he went through, like just expressing that all throughout this album. And I find that so I find that like this was healing for him in a sense of making a lot of these tracks, right? Like, wow. I'm sure a couple of these songs are dedicated to his new wife. Yo, I did not know he was married till last night. Reviewing the album, the first half of the album is when I found out. I believe I said something about it, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. But I really, really enjoyed this album. Of course, I got to listen to it a lot more, really dissect a lot of these tracks, but very, very, very satisfied with this. And I'm excited to listen to this a lot, man. I've been waiting for some new Zach, and we got it. And with Heaven on Top by Zach Bryan, great, great album. Feel like as I listen to this more and more, it's gonna get better and better. I just see that in a lot of these tracks and this album as a whole. So let me know what y'all think down below. Let me know your top 3 tracks. Mine was Plastic Cigarettes, Slick Back, and Deian's Denim. See y'all next time.